Don't you dare turn that channel. The first episode of Kids Can Cook is coming right up. I'm Kaylee. This is Reagan Lee, my granddaughter. And we're here to show you that if you keep it simple, kids can cook and they will love to cook. We're going to be showing you a new twist on one of our old friends, Philadelphia cream cheese. And it's going to show us how to make Easterrific eggs. Well, before we can make our special deviled eggs, we have to have boiled eggs, don't we? Our eggs are cooking, and I'm going to need your help, Reagan. So as soon as our eggs have simmered for 15 minutes, we want to immediately take them from the fire, come over to the sink, and pour cold water on them. Keep the cold water coming on them until they have totally cooled. When they have totally cooled and they're cool to the touch, then you can bring them back over to shell the eggs. This is the fun part, isn't it, Reagan? What do we do? How do we shell an egg? Do you remember?
Coloring.
No, we're not going to color this one, but we need to break it, don't we? Can you help me show them how to do it? Okay, to break this egg, we simply knock it against a hard surface. Many people do that on the edge of the bowl. If you have a hard surface countertop like a granite, you can do it right here on the granite top and it won't hurt the granite. And we want to make sure that egg is cracked all the way around, don't we? Oh, can you stand up so they can see what you're doing? Because what do we do next? We roll it in our hand. Can you roll it in your hand?
Mine's not.
And that helps to break it up, doesn't it? We're going to grab a bowl to put our empty shells in.
Mine's not all the way.
It's not all the way broken. Will you take mine and I will work on yours, okay? Now make sure that your egg is cracked all the way around. When you start to shell the egg, start from the large part of the egg and go downward. It will make it easier. There's a tiny little membrane and you're going to try to break through that membrane and then that egg will just peel perfectly, won't it? And you know what the next thing we do is?
Cut it.
Cut it! You are absolutely right. We cut the egg. So we slice the egg lengthwise. What a pretty egg, yes. Okay, Reagan is going to demonstrate how to get the yolk out of the egg. Very good. Can you get this one out? And she basically is just bending the egg a little bit and the yolk will come right out. Wonderful. And now you know what we're going to do?
Mash it.
Mash it. And this is the fun part. Because you can just get in there and just mash that egg, and mash that egg, and just have all kinds of fun, can't you? Okay, this, Reagan, is cream cheese.
Yeah, I know that.
And we have mashed it down, and we have leveled it off, and now we need to get it in there. Can you put it in there? Oh. Very good. And now the ingredient that's also going to give our eggs just a little bit different. Can you help me there? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very, very good. Now, can you start mixing that up? Is ranch style dressing. Yes, in a deviled egg. And Reagan is mixing this up. If you're just joining us, all that laughter is because we're having so much fun making deviled eggs today. She has mixed up basically egg yolks from hard-cooked eggs, cream cheese, and ranch-style dressing. We are now ready to fill our eggs. Now, what we have done, and for those of you who don't want your child to do it with a knife, we have chosen a small spatula, and Reagan I'm going to put a dollop of the egg yolk mixture, and are you going to smooth it out for me? With that? Yeah. There you go. That's good. That's good. And what we're doing here is making a palette out of our egg for what we're going to do next. Now, we decided to make these very special and kid-friendly and more apt to be eaten. And the way to do that is to make them fun, right? So what are we going to do to these eggs to make them more fun? Are we going to make them have a face? What kind of face?
Silly face.
A silly face? How about a rabbit face since it's Easter? Does that sound like fun? Okay.
Rabbit face.
We have some just chosen vegetables here. And what we're going to do is make some rabbit ears out of a carrot. And we're simply slicing the carrot with a paring knife. Where do you think these go? Reagan is putting in the ears for our Easter bunny. We might kind of shift them up just a little bit. And do you think that this bunny needs eyes? Should we make them out of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you cut it?
There.
Oh, that's very good.
Perfect.
Perfect. Absolutely right.
Now we need a mouth.
Now we need a mouth. Actually, I had gotten the tomatoes for the mouth, but Reagan tells me you don't like tomatoes, is that right? Or
Yes.
you going to use a tomato?
I'm not going to use a tomato, but I'm going to cut them up so other people.
Can you tell everyone what else we can use instead of a tomato? Can we use bacon bites? Bacon bites make a very, very good mouth. You can use pimento, right?
Yep.
And we have one last thing that we're going to add on our bunny. And this is a boy bunny and he needs whiskers. Yes. He needs whiskers and we'll stick those whiskers in there. And here is an Easterrific egg that I guarantee you every kid will dive into and they won't even know they're getting good nutrition. Isn't that a cute bunny? Do you like the bunny you made? Will you eat him if he's on your Easter plate for dinner?
No, because it has tomato.
If we take the tomato off and put bacon bits, will you eat him? All right. We're back from break now, and while you were gone, our rabbits multiplied. You know how fast rabbits multiply, and now we have a whole plate full. And they will add to such a great side dish for our lovely Easter meal, right? And so what we're going to do is cover these with saran wrap, put them in the refrigerator, and they will just get better and improve in flavor for our Sunday Easter dinner. Reagan, did you have a good time cooking today? Yes? Do you want to come back to Grandma's house again next week and make another goodie? And there you go, our side dish out of Philadelphia cream cheese. And we hope you enjoyed Kids Can Cook. Make sure you come back next week because if you keep it simple, all kids can enjoy cooking.